Hey everyone, what's up, y'all? It's Saturday. Welcome to the mix, you guys. Like this video, share this video. Thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. Welcome. Yes. How are you guys doing this evening? How are you all doing? Like, share, sub. We are going to get into some things this evening. Yes, we are. We're getting into some things. We got the Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb. The saga continues. Yes, we do. We got them. And to go over, and then also to Megan. Megan the Stallion responds to Milagro, YouTuber Milagro, creator Milagro, new media Milagro grabs. Her government name is Milagro Elizabeth Cooper. Megan's name is Megan Pete, I believe, government name. So, but yeah, we're getting into some things tonight. Again, like, share, sub, you guys. How are you guys doing? If you drop some comments in the chat, keep it respectful and peaceful. Let me know if you can hear me, you guys. Comment below, drop a heart, a blue heart. Y'all know how I do here on the mix. I love blue is my favorite color. What y'all sipping on tonight? What y'all sipping on tonight? Like, share, sub. What's going on? We got Milagro on the docket, as they call it. We got Corey Holcomb on the docket, soon to be possibly. Hey, he might be getting sued. If you come on in here, drop some comments in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me. Drop some comments. It's Saturday. How your Saturday is going? I had an eventful day, you guys. Per usual, always have things going on. But hey, that's life. Life be life for us all. And yeah. I know I said I probably would be camming up next time I go live. Hey, as you can see, I ain't cammed up. And I'm not gonna be cammed up, y'all. Y'all don't want me to be disrespectful to y'all. I'm not camming up it would be very highly disrespectful if I cam up. No, Sri Bob. Your girl ain't camming up and said I get this hair done. Or do something to it to make it look like make it pop a little bit more. So yeah, I'm over here sipping on some Pinot Grigio. Yeah, some Pinot Grigio. Y'all know how I do with my wine. Yes. When you come on in here, smash that like, sub up. It's free to do that. Again, we're going over. I got some audio clips to share with y'all. Oh my gosh, it's been going down between Anton Daniels, YouTuber, content creator, new media, and Corey Holcomb. Anton, I gotta call you out for this. You kind of trying to reduce Corey Holcomb as just a content creator when, come on now, Anton, you know Corey is more than just that. He was doing comedy and on shows, I think, prior to YouTube ever existed. So don't try to reduce Corey to just a content creator. I think he's been on some programs too. And let me know, y'all, in the chat. But drop a comment, you guys. Like, share. Y'all, like I said, today was quite eventful. Have you guys, those who are iPhone users, Apple users, have you all updated your devices? I have, and my iPad is really, oh gosh, it's taking some time to get used to how they change things when you have to update. So aesthetic wise, it's looking a little bit different, but it's cool. I haven't did my phone, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. Yeah, girl, got a new phone coming. Hey, I got a new iPhone coming, y'all. Yes, it was free 99. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, I think it's called the Air, Apple Air. I don't know what's that about. I don't be keeping up with the upgrades, honestly. I'm one of those, I will keep my phone until the wheels fall off. Seriously. So yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to see what it's about and to see what I like it. I did a little Google search and just a little research to see what is so, I guess, different about this phone in comparison to other phones. And some understanding based on reviews. It's a thinner phone, but it's durable, I guess, if that makes sense. It's more durable than the other phones. And what else? What are the other pros about it? There's pros and cons to anything, and I think it shouldn't get scratched up or the screen shouldn't crack on it as easy as the other phones. So I'm excited to get it, and it's going to be a larger phone for me. So hey, because y'all should see what I'm on now, baby. When it comes to my iPhones or my cell phones, like a girlfriend of mine was like, "Can you see?" I have to blow the screens up and everything. So, but yeah, when you come on in here, smash that like, share, share, share. I got some audio clips I do want to share with you guys. Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb. The saga continues, and I'm really, really just disappointed and taken aback by Corey. I am. And let me just make myself clear. With both of them, like I said in my last video I did, I have to take them in doses, both of them. I'm not like fans of both. I do appreciate what Anton has to offer in terms of leveling up, bag chasers, etc., and just things of that nature. But when it comes to him talking down on people, I'm not rocking with that. And it's, to me, he would talk down on anyone that is Anton Daniels. He would just talk, and I don't like that. And I used to consistently listen to his content sometimes, and then I stopped because I'm like, dude, what are we doing here? Like, humble yourself, dude, humble yourself, And when it comes to Corey, he could be reckless too. He could be reckless in a different form, different fashion, in terms of how he speak on women. He could be, and Corey is from Chicago, so that type of talk is I have PTSD from that. Yeah, because I've experienced some it like that with a ninja in Chicago. The way they talk or could talk, not all Chicago men, it's a bit reckless towards women. So it's like, dude, every other word, a B or a funky itch, and this and that, and etc. No, 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 no. So with Corey Holcomb, he could be a bit reckless as well. So, like I said, I'm not fans of neither one of them. I take them both in doses. I do think Corey is a decent comedian. Oh, okay. I mean, not the best, not my number one comedian or anything, but I think too, when it comes to Corey, he kind of disguises his comedy. It's like the disrespect. The disrespect he passes off, in my opinion. This is my opinion, based off of things I've listened to and watched. He could pass it off as comedy, and to me, that's bullshit. That's BS. You disrespecting or being disrespectful to women, or just how you speak, it's not funny. That's not funny. You're being viciously, in my opinion, disrespectful. So that's like with him, I have to take him in doses too. Like Anton speaking down on people, black people, etc. I have to take him in doses. But you guys, I have some clips, audio to share with you all, because it is being reported and rumored that Anton is expected to possibly sue Corey Holcomb. And I'll share with you guys why he is going that route, and also to Megan Thee Stallion, aka Bigfoot, in my Nicki Minaj voice, responds to YouTuber content creator, new media, Milagro. Yes, in the most recent court filings. I will get into court documents later and give my reaction and opinion. Simply that's that. So, you guys, let me go ahead and share with you all. And then it's the call-in show too. If you want to call in, add to the conversation, you could do that. Again, if you want to call in and add to the conversation, you can do that here on the mix. And the call-in number is, that's crazy, I don't know my number, 708-328-6537. I think I got it, right? 708-328. If you want to call in, 708-328-6537. So, here we go. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. I'm going to get into this audio clip that I got from Anton Daniels, and then go from there. Here we go. Okay, y'all, I'm back. My bad. Okay, we're gonna start off with Anton Daniels' clip, and I'm gonna get into why Anton Daniels is being rumored that he is possibly going to sue Corey, and I don't know if he has if it's going to be a legit suit if he goes that route. But I'm disappointed in Corey. I am. Corey just seems like a coward with all of this. So, but here we go. Let's listen to what Anton Daniels had to say. He's talking a little spicy. The aftermath of Anton talking spicy about Corey, after his, I guess, quote unquote interview he did with Corey. And but here we go. Let's listen to what Anton had to say. His words, what took place, and yeah, he clapping it and talking his ish. Here go Anton.
I first started off. Who got something to say? Like what you say and what I say, I think it's gonna be interesting. I do too. I think it's going to be really interesting.
Yeah, we had a great conversation too. We had time before you got here, so we had a great conversation.
Let me first say that Darlene is one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my entire life. Real, sweet, slow motion. Talked to her for a while. Shout out to Darlene. All right? We go ahead and go through this a little bit. I'm going to try to speed this up.
Okay, y'all, let me just say this. Darlene, I can concur based off of what I've came across and watching Corey Holcomb show 5150 here and there. Darlene does seem sweet. However, Corey seems like he's an a-hole to her. It's just my opinion. And like she seems like she's a little bit timid at times. And I don't like that. It's like, lady, Darlene, fight back. Say something, girl. Oh my gosh. I guess that's why I can't be on something like that, them panels, because I'm not saying that I'm a rah-rah type of female, but it's only so much. But here we go. Let's listen to what Anton Daniels had to say, clapping back, being spicy. Here we go.
You don't need to butter.
I made sure that she felt good about this.
Yeah, you don't need to butter.
We still trying to get Shannon Sharp on here, so Darlene can have something to do after the show.
Oh, brother. Too old, that man.
We ain't going out here doing this thing. We're gonna do all politics. That ain't what the show is. We gotta get there though. Yeah, but I'm saying I don't want you to miss no points. Mm-hmm. So I don't see what the problem is. Well, I tell you like this. I cannot respect men who are claim jackers. Like I don't like what? Give me an example. Like the United States. No, give me an example, like a real life thing. Like what did they take? The United States. So right away, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I'm gonna be so honest and so real. In the very beginning, when we first started this, I realized that he didn't have the intellectual capacity to have a real conversation. This is the honest to God truth. I mean, how do you want me to break this down? Great.
Okay, y'all, let me jump right into it. Let me interject. Honestly, this is the condescending Anton. And to be honest, you guys, yeah. Corey did not, in my opinion, I just don't understand why Corey invited, and it's to my understanding, Corey invited Anton Daniels to his show. So this was the Corey and his people, they pursued Anton. So I think, like I said in my last video I did on this, I think Corey thought Anton was like green, and when I say green, not money wise, but like he can bully him, he can punk him, and Anton like, yeah, I may be that nerdy type, but I'm gonna stand my ground. So I think Corey was taken aback, and it's just my opinion. And Anton like, hey, Ninja, I'm about it too. Like, what up? What it do? But here we go. Let's listen to Anton. He's saying Corey doesn't have the intellectual capacity to spar with him in terms of, I guess, some debates and politics, etc., etc. Here we go.
This country and the world, you don't know the history of slavery. You really don't even know the laws. You don't know about what happened with black people. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know you're benefiting and you're sitting here living on the land that it is that you're talking about. You can't give any real examples. This was not going to be an intellectual conversation. It just is what it is. But this is what I've been telling y'all. These dudes are Neanderthals. The people that we champion in our community are Neanderthals. We don't have any heroes. We don't have any leaders. Are they entertaining? Yeah, but they would have been the court gestures back in the day. So right away, I'm already situated.
Let me pause. This is Anton, y'all. Anton is a this is what I mean with how he talk down on people, but it could become a bit excessive with the Pookies and the Ray Rays, especially when he's talking about black people and this thing. It could be a bit excessive, like you dirt and I'm the ish and you the smell and you just dirt, But here go Anton talking spicy. Anton talking spicy. The aftermath. Here we go.
Aware. Already situationally aware, but this is another reason why, and I told Corey this on the phone before I even came out here. Corey asked, could I come on the platform?
Told y'all.
I asked him. I just reached out based off of the people that was around me. Shout out to Fawcett, shout out to Gooch, shout out to a lot of people. And I'm like, yeah, it's an opportunity to expand my platform 100%. So, why not? Why not take advantage of it? And I wasn't looking to go in there and belittle or embarrass anybody. I was looking to come in and put on a good show. So the one caveat and the one criteria that I said was I'm only doing it in person from now on. I'm not doing no more, online live stream interviews because I can't have nobody controlling the narrative. I don't want nobody muting my mic. I don't want nobody saying and kicking me. You know what I'm saying? Like, anytime I go, I do an interview from now on. It's got to be face to face. I'm not doing any more live streams. So I'm over here in Los Angeles in their backyard. But again, the first thing that I realized was I'm talking to a Neanderthal because he don't even have the intellectual capacity to understand it. That's why he only talk about the stuff that he talk about. As an African-American male. Because most of the niggas that's complaining about it ain't never even really seen real racism. All right, we already know that. That ain't the shit that y'all want to get into. Y'all don't care about that. Because we didn't talk about anything of substance. I want to get straight to the shit. I'm not an ass kisser of nothing. I think you doing what's easy. No. I'm doing what's real. On the streets. I've been pulled over by the police. Who ain't on the streets? Or ICE agents. You in LA. I'm in Detroit. He not even in the city where he came from. I'm not impressed with niggas. And then listen, I'm not telling you that you can't move to where you came from. But what makes y'all think that these niggas got more street cred? Because they dress like this? Because they dress more hood? Because of the shit that they do on stage? What make a nigga real? What makes somebody real? Because they say that they real? Because they say they from somewhere?
Okay, y'all. When you come on in here, hit the like, share, sub. This is Anton Daniels talking spicy after the aftermath, after his interview with Corey Holcomb. And like I said before, and I don't know why this narrative is going around on the internet, Corey invited Anton. Corey pursued Anton. So I just think Corey just like, you know what? Thinking that Anton was a punk or something. And got a rude awakening. But this is Anton talking spicy about what took place and giving his side. So he's reacting to what took place when he did the interview and when it went totally left. But here we go.
Or did they stay down in the city that they was allegedly born from and hold it down and continue to add value to it? I'm still in my same city that I was born and raised in. I can move anywhere I want to move in the world. Still in the city, still in the streets, still touchable, still kick it with the people, still walk around very, very comfortable with no security in my own city. All that, I'm from the streets, I represent it. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro. Like, I don't have the same respect for these niggas. Listen. Y'all look at them because y'all seen their specials. Y'all look at them because y'all see them on the internet. I'm not impressed with them because I've seen behind the curtain. I've seen behind the curtain. All of these people are not what y'all think that they are. And so when they finally interacting with somebody, and you the same way online as you are in person, it bothers them. It's almost like spiritual. It's almost like spiritual. In the blackest city in the United States of America, I can move anywhere I want to go. I choose to stay in the core of my city, and I choose to participate in my neighborhood. I choose to tap to the streets. I choose to put kids through college. I choose to interact and truly use my tax dollars and whatever it is and give jobs. I employ over 50 people. Facts. Facts. I'm an economy. I put my money in my community with my people. Listen. They don't want to hear that shit because now it flies in the face of the sellout narrative. Because it's about what you do. Not about all of that talking, not about whether or not you're saying the things that mean something. It's about what you do. They don't want to hear that shit. That's nice. It's a hate. It's a hate within their spirit. I'm telling you, bro. It's a hate within their spirit. They don't want to hear that shit, man. I don't know if y'all don't understand black people. Listen, for all of the black people and Americans that's listening to this right now, these niggas don't have y'all best interests at heart. Don't give a fuck about you. Nigga, they monetizing you. And that's why I told that nigga that he was sucking the dick of black people. But we gonna get there too.
Damn.
So I choose to engage. So when we, is that what I said? I said when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a lie? This is so insane. But you didn't answer it. I don't know. Liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the talk about your boss. I don't have a boss. We say that. We say that. But here's the truth. I don't have a boss. Listen. Then they try to say your boss because they want to insinuate that you're doing it to stay in the good graces of somebody. Anybody that is.
Let me interject really quickly. Anton, I'm telling y'all, he ain't doing this for these white people. Anton is who he is. I done watched enough of his content to be like, oh, he be tripping sometimes, or oh, this is how he feel. He feel disappointed, in my opinion, by the Democratic Party because he even spoke about that. He was Democrat at one point. His mother and I think his father raised him on democratic values and this and that. I don't even think they're Republicans. He is, and he's turned to a Republican, but he ain't doing this for the internet when it comes to, he probably do a little bit here and there for the internet. But when it comes to his beliefs, his political beliefs, his spiritual beliefs, it is who he is. And he's like that, I believe, in real life. But here we go. Let me continue Anton Daniels' reaction to talking spicy about his incident on the Corey Holcomb show. And mind you, Corey Holcomb invited him to his show. But here we go.
Ever tapped into this platform? Anybody that has ever watched any of my live streams, you know I'm an equal accountability giver. I done went off on the whitest of white people, blackest of black people, outsiders, immigrants, the whole 9 yards. And I have zero people. No ownership, no management, no bosses. I don't worry about no sponsorships. I am 100% owned on my own. I have zero financing that I have to worry about. I own all of my properties. I own all of my cars. I own my own portfolio, the whole 9 yards. I can say what I want to say because I don't have to worry about getting fired. I don't have to worry about a sponsor saying we don't fuck with you no more. I say what I want to say. That's the whole point. So you're not talking to somebody that's bought. I ain't never took a dime on a political pack. Every decision that I make, every position that I take, whether you like it or whether you don't like it, is because that's what I really believe. Right or wrong, I really believe it. So,
pause. I told y'all, and I didn't even hear this. What he's saying now, I didn't hear this. Matter of fact, I did hear it on plenty of other videos he's done over the past 2-3 years. He really believes this. You know, he didn't, when he was on Fox News, I think around election time last year, they invited him. He didn't call them. They called him. But here we go.
Reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the down kid? He fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they... I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are.
Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you're talking loud, but you're not saying a lot. So the reason that I said let's slow down is because in the conversation, when you move from point to point to point to point to point really fast, I want to go on slavery, I want to go to this. As soon as you start explaining yourself, somebody move on to the next thing. And it's strategic that they do that because it make it seem like you're dodging. But they don't want to deep dive into the conversation. They don't want to really, really get to the point. They don't really want to be exposed on why you believe what you believe. What did the transatlantic slave trade, what really happened during the transatlantic slave trade? How did we get here? Why are we even Democrat? Black people, when I told him, I said, listen, we were never Democrat. We were always Republican and we were always conservative. It was move on to the next point. But why did you talk? Why you go? And it's like, okay. Then I started realizing, okay, I see where this is going. Let's slow down. Let's go point by point and let's break this shit down. Because we got all night. I ain't going nowhere. I slotted myself just for this conversation. But this is where we don't get to it. And let me tell you what the blogs miss. But they do that intentionally.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around what you did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down.
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
Now, they don't add that part in there. Why don't they add that part in there? Where it starts is after he say that. The disrespect was before I ever said anything. When you see this chopped up on platforms, they chop it where I didn't respond to the energy. They don't chop it where the disrespect started. They chop it. Oh man, if Anton, nigga, he started saying disrespectful shit way before I ever even. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna return the same energy that you gave it to. When they start their clips, and when people start to do their narrative, they don't start it at where he said, "You kissing Caucasian me an ass."
Let me interject, and he's absolutely right. I can say, and I might tell you a joke, but I won't tell you a lie. I've done that here on my channel, especially when it comes to people that I might agree with or people that I might favor or lean towards more. Absolutely. And I'm keeping it real with y'all. People could chop stuff up so good. The context is not even there. That's why I always say to anyone, even with my channel, go to the horse's mouth, go to the full video, go to the full audio, listen to it from beginning to end. That way you can obtain or get the full context of what was actually said and then make your own determination, etc., etc. But Anton is absolutely right. It's the full context of things. They were not, in a lot of clips that I came across, they was not mentioning when Corey said what he said to Anton, that he be kissing, white people ASS, whatever. So yeah, Anton is absolutely right. You can chop, clip, snip, clip, even the mainstream media from CNN, NBC, WGN, Fox News, all of them. They clip snipping for a narrative. Let's keep it real. New media, independent media, mainstream media, traditional media. I'm telling y'all. So be wise when you listening to the different media sources and outlets and reading it too. Go to the horse's mouth. It's a simple search. It may take a little extra time, but it's really simple. But here we go. This is Anton reacting to his incident on a Corey Holcomb show. Anton Daniels reacting and going over everything what all took place. And yeah, and honestly, I'm rocking with Anton on this. And like I said in my last video I did, I take both of them in doses, Anton and Corey, because both of them are a little sketchy to me, in my opinion. But I like certain things that they offer. So, hey, both can be true.
Is that gay? You telling another man that he kissing a white man's ass? Can I take that as gay? justified to be offended at that. But I respect it though, because you said it to my face.
Boom.
I respect it.
Boom.
Because you didn't say it when I was gone, you said it to my face. I'm gonna give him that. At the very least, you gotta give him that. You have to give it that he said it to my face. But that don't mean shit to me. You know why? Because he don't know me in real life. And so I don't take it to mean shit. His words don't resonate with me. And so this is another thing that I want y'all to learn, black people. They not smart like that, bro. They not smart. They want you to be a victim. I don't look at myself as a victim. My father taught me that life is 90%, 10% of what happens to you, 90% of how you respond to it. Why would I get offended? I've never pedestalized this nigga. This nigga don't mean nothing to me. He a content creator, as far as I'm concerned, just like I am. I'm not tripping about it.
Now, let me pause right there. Anton, you know Corey is more than a content creator. I have to come in and respectfully disagree with that. Corey has been on the scene, and Corey is from Chicago too. But like I said earlier today, Corey, he could be reckless, and that stuff got me even listening to him sometimes, depending on what he's talking about or how he reacting to something, I can get a little bit PTSD-ish because the way he'll go in on a female, funky, it just be like, I'll be like, oh, whoa. I'll be looking around like a nigga talking to me. No, but Anton, you know Corey. Don't do that. Corey has been doing this before YouTube has came into existence, so I have to disagree with that. But here we go. Let's listen to Anton reacting to his incident on the Corey Holcomb show. And mind you, Corey invited Anton. Here we go.
Okay, cool. So that's where we going? Well, if that's where we going, then we can go all the way to hell with it. You can't control how a nigga responds to you once you disrespect him. You can't say, oh, it's levels to disrespect. Nigga, you disrespected me to my face. But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. Well, now you offended. Now you rolling your eyes and you offended. They never start where the disrespect start. They always go where niggas get offended. And let me tell you another thing about black people. They emotional. They can't hold that shit in. They can't control themselves. But where he went wrong is this. And I'm going to tell you where he went wrong. What you do? Let me tell you what you do.
No,
ain't nobody
let me tell you something.
I don't tell you.
I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do. So you're doing it right now.
I don't suck dick.
You're doing it right now.
Believe me when I tell you. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no big sucking shit.
I'm going to give you the same energy you give me.
Listen. Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm another.
Listen. This is what I know for sure. One thing is for sure, and two things is for certain. You can't say I'm jumping off the porch and don't jump. You can't go to the end of the ledge and don't jump. Nigga, you might as well have left Darlene in the middle of us because you got to do something now. I'm not impressed. Ain't no fear in me. Listen. I'm telling you, I don't know if y'all seen it. Y'all can go back and watch it for yourself. The nigga was shaking like Muhammad Ali at the Olympics. They were shaking. He was shaking. His hand was like this the whole time. He was shaking like Muhammad Ali at the Olympics. Boy, that nigga was shaking so bad. And some people can make the case and say, well, people get like that when they're really mad. Or when they're really nervous and it didn't go the way that they thought it was going to go. You seen it?
Fucking man, I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Well, I tell you what. But watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
what you want. I said what I said, nigga. I said it to your face twice. Call it what you want. I said nigga, you heard me. It wasn't no mincing words. Don't say, hey man, knock the stick off of my shoulder. Nigga, knock it off my shoulder this time. Step over this line. Nigga, we not in high school, nigga. You heard me. The fuck you talking about?
Period. A lot of people floating around on the internet, from creators to reactors, all of that, etc., saying, oh, he didn't say it again. I'm like, damn, he said it twice. Anton said it twice. That's why I'm like, he said it twice. Y'all, come on now. Keep it real. Keep it real. I have another audio to share with you all. Oh my gosh. But I'm about to wrap this one up because Corey responds. Corey Holcomb responds to Anton. But here we go. Let's finish listening to Anton reacting to his situation with Corey Holcomb when he did his interview over a week ago. And Corey invited him over. And I think, just my opinion, Corey thought Anton was a punk and didn't expect Anton to rah back. But here we go.
This ain't elementary school. Hey, knock the stick off my shoulder one more time. You heard me twice.
Twice. Twice.
You heard me twice.
Twice.
The disrespect. I met you with the same energy. I'm in your city, in your studio, with all your friends all around. Now you got to do something. You got to do something. Or I know who you really are now. All of that shit talking, all of that talking about niggas in real life and all of that shit, nigga, we not impressed by it.
No dick sucking,
You say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
okay, but that gay shit,
I don't give a fuck about you.
Hey, homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Say I suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
Alright, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it.
No. I'm gonna
I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I put out here to have a conversation.
We good,
but
we
you're not
good.
pushing up on me.
Yo, I did already. I don't do dick sucking shit.
Right now, go out back. We can put the microphone down right now and go out back. We ain't gotta risk our platforms. No. Let's really break this down. We ain't gotta risk our platforms. We ain't gotta risk it being demonetized. We know how YouTube feel about fighting online. They don't do fights. They don't do none of that shit that will shut you down immediately.
Facts.
It's a fact. This is not my opinion. This is a fact. We ain't gotta do none of the fluff. We ain't gotta do it for the internet. We can go out back right now, shoot the fade, and do what we do. Because if this is what you saying that you are, then we can go ahead and do it.
You just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You running your mouth. I don't do
You doing this shit for the internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want to
I'll
say
show
your
you
time,
I ain't doing it for the internet.
if you want to say
Ooh.
Anton, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it call this nigga out his name. Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get to be like that.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
Now, his people trying to derail it and trying to calm it down. So shout out to his people.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't getting loud.
Then don't switch seats. Don't switch seats, nigga, like you tough.
Anton talking spicy.
Don't switch seats like you pressing me.
AD, Anton Daniels.
That's my show. But I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking.
Ooh.
I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking
I
about.
don't dick suck.
I ain't nobody trying to hear that. If you want to get back to the conversation, because you're not going to do shit. I told you right now, you're not going to do shit. Look, bro, I don't know what part of the world y'all from, but either you are or you're not. You don't need no battery in your back in order to do shit. You don't need him, you don't need her, you don't...
talking spicy as hell. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. And like I said, I only could take Anton and Corey in doses, but here we go.
None of that shit. If you feeling some type of way, you don't need no battery in your back.
If you froggy, jump.
Nigga, either you are or you're not.
Period.
Don't do all of the performative shit. Don't do it for the
Period.
Don't try to save face because that's the truth. Be with that dick sucker. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna be with. See, I suck dick. All right, so now he put the microphone down, right? He put the microphone down, right? All right, cool. Yeah, nigga. We know that right now. It ain't nothing else to talk about.
Anton Daniels play-by-play.
From my perspective, once you put the microphone down, it ain't nothing else to talk about because you're not trying to talk no more. You don't want to resolve it. You don't want to be amicable. You don't want to debate. You don't want to do none of that shit. So from my perspective, okay, well, I guess that's that. I guess we going up there, right? We could just go ahead and hit our back right now. Let's rock out. You put the mic down. Let's go out back right now. Let's do it.
Period.
We going back right now. I'm with it. I bet you won't say that shit. What we still talking about? What are we still talking about? Let's just go out back and shoot a fair one. This is the second time I invited you to go shoot a fair one.
Out back, outside. Let's take it outside.
I bet you won't say it. Nigga, we can go out back right now. What is we talking about? Why are we sitting here debating? Fuck the optics. Fuck all of this. Let's not risk the money, but let's go ahead and get this shit out of our system.
Off
and
camera.
We'll come back and we're going to figure it out.
Off camera. Fair. Fair. Very fair, in my opinion.
What is we talking about? You put the mic down. You're not talking no more. You got Darlene coaching you right now.
Damn.
We going back right now. Third time. I'm right there. I'm looking at him right there.
Play-by-play.
All this. I'm richer than you, nigga.
Ooh, wow.
I'm not even sure that Corey is rich. What the fuck is we talking about?
Ooh.
See, you can't see this is me disarmed. Because you can't say, well, I'm doing it because I don't want to risk nothing. Because I offered you to shoot a fair one in the back. So you don't fuck up the money, you don't fuck up your people money, you don't fuck up the platform, none of that shit.
Period.
I offered you 3 times. Fuck the bullshit. You can't say, well, I don't want to get sued. I got more money than you. I'm the one that's the liability. I'm the one that's the liability.
Anton talking spicy.
You can't use the money argument. You can't use the intellectual argument. I'm in your city.
Ooh, repeat.
Look, I don't know if y'all understand this. I don't know if y'all really understand this. I'm in your city.
Say it for the people in the back.
Out to LA. You not in Detroit. You not in my city. I'm in your city and your studio. In your studio.
Period.
If I'm not what you say I am, why am I in your studio saying let's shoot a fair one?
Checkmate.
Listen, we don't have to talk about it. We don't have to assume. We don't have to say what we are or we not. We can just do whatever it is that we're going to do.
Even Joe Budden respects Anton Daniels for what took place, this situation. Everyone thought that Corey would, hey, do what he's supposed to do because Corey got this reputation, in my opinion, based off of, so Corey, we thought you about that life. And it didn't happen. Anton invited you out back, but no. Let me continue.
I'm in your city. often. I don't threaten niggas in real life.
Ooh.
I don't say what I'm going to do to you
Ooh.
in real life in front of a nigga in his face. Nobody does that.
Checkmate.
We not in high school.
Ooh.
Nobody does that.
We ain't
Either
kiddies.
they are or they not.
We ain't in the sandbox.
Or it's not. I've never seen a nigga in the hood. I've never seen a nigga in court. I've never seen anybody, nobody, explain what you have to do to continue to push them over the edge after you already said what you said. Nigga, you said it before it's not. Or we might as well just go back to podcasting. Because that's all we are. We just podcasting and we content creators.
Talking spicy.
Don't nobody need nobody to put a battery in their bag. I'm right here in front of your face. Let's shoot one. That's all for the internet, man. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, nigga was shaking like a salt shaker.
Ooh.
When he say stuff,
shake it like a salt shaker. Hey, shake it like a salt shaker. Who was that, Lil John? Shake it like a salt shaker. Damn, he said, woo! Anton talking spicy.
The video, go study the video. Nigga was shaking like a salt shaker.
Shake it like a salt shaker.
Looking for your microphone for you, put it down. You looking for your microphone, you put it down.
Woo! Shaking like a salt shaker. Shaking like a salt shaker. Hey.
These new, I don't know, maybe he adapted to the new generation of niggas. I'm standing right there. I got money too. Nobody give a fuck about that shit. No, it's not. I ain't fucking. Dolly, get out the way. Why are you telling her to get out the way like you gonna do something? Why are you telling her to get out the way like you gonna do something? Why are you looking at her? He looking at her, I'm looking at him. He's looking at her. This is the equivalent of, hey, get out the way. The girl is in the way.
Shake it like a salt shaker. Shake it like a salt shaker. Get low, get low.
He wanted to swing so bad. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Let me be very clear. I want to be very, very clear. I want you to hear it from me directly.
That's on a fool.
I would have beat the shit out of Corey.
Damn! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
These niggas in real life is frauds. Nigga, who Corey done beat up? Corey would have got the shit beat out of him.
Oh wow.
I would have beat the shit out of Corey. And I'm not listen, I'm telling you, it is what it is.
Okay, let me interject. Oh my gosh. He said he would have beat the brakes off of Corey. Have you all heard of Corey? Well, you know, I think I did hear Corey and someone else get into an altercation, which landed Corey in court getting sued. But oh my gosh, Anton is a fool for the. He talking spicy. He said he would have beat the brakes off of Corey. Let me continue.
I would have beat the dog. I would have dog walked that nigga. I would have beat the shit out of Corey. His hands were shaking like a stripper. The nigga was scared. The nigga ain't want to do nothing. All of that woofing online. Nigga, I'm right here in your studio right in front of you. Nigga, if you feel so disrespected, then do something. The fuck is you talking about? Nigga, that's all we do in Detroit is spades. Nigga, that's why I keep telling you. Nigga, that's all we do in the city is spades. That's all we do. My brothers, my nephews, my uncles, my homies. That's all we do is spades. That's all we do. All of this is spade life. All this right here is spade life, nigga. I don't have to talk about it on the internet. I don't have to talk about it on the internet. Now, I don't want to do that because that's the thing that we tried to get away from. That's the shit that we got away from in the hood. Give a fuck about what you talking about, nigga. I want to be on some intellectual shit. But see, these niggas be thinking that they can do that shit on the internet. They think that, oh man, you know, I could sell a wolf ticket. I could sell a wolf ticket. I don't want to fight. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get into none of that at all. Zero. Zilch. Nada. I don't want to do none of that.
And let me interject. I said this earlier. I do believe Corey thought Anton was a punk, and Corey I think Anton was ambushed. Just my opinion. Observation on the outside looking in, my opinion. And Corey was taken aback that Anton stood his ground, in my opinion. But here we go.
Oh, Corey broke his wrist. The nigga sit the fuck down. Sit down in and stop acting tough. Stop. Just stop. Again, I'm in your city, in your studio, with your people, and I'm not interested in fighting. But if you put the microphone down, and I guess that's what we doing, huh? Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. Nigga, sit down. Sit down. Let me tell you something, homie. Nah, nigga, I don't want to hear your fake intellectual preaching now. I'm not interested in none of that shit. I don't want to hear your messages of truth. See? Now it's different. Now I'm in control. And from here on out, and no, he disrespected me first. I don't give a fuck about what the vlog say, nigga. Go and look at the video. He disrespected me first. I gave him back that same energy, and I'm still standing up, and you sat down, nigga. Now I'm in control. If you look at the rest of the live stream, from here on out, I sunk that nigga. I told him to his face, nigga, you a hypocrite. I told him to his face, man, I ain't never stood down from nobody. I said, nigga, you scared of Dave Chappelle. And he admitted it. I said, you scared of Dave Chappelle. And he admitted it. Yeah, I stood down on that. Told that nigga, you don't have the capacity. What? I said, nigga, you ain't even gonna have me on the show again because you scared. I told that nigga the whole rest, whatever the 45 minutes that I was on the show, I sunk that nigga from the day in to day out. How you let an internet nigga son a legendary comedian? How you let an internet nigga, bro, I'm an internet nigga. I'm a software engineer. I worked in corporate America and now I'm on the internet. How you let a nigga with a button-up shirt on with his logo on it come in and son you on your own platform? This was supposed to be a wash. In every way, shape, and form, he's supposed to destroy me in every way. This shouldn't even be questionable. We shouldn't even be questioning you. We shouldn't question your intellect. We shouldn't question your jokes. We shouldn't question your gangster. We shouldn't question that we in your city. If y'all niggas in Chicago still claim Corey, y'all niggas is corny. If this is your hero, if this is the nigga that y'all stand with, how you let a corporate internet nigga come in your city and ask you to shoot a fair one, and you sat down? You said it looked bad all around. No, it don't. It look bad for niggas. It look great for me.
Damn!
Nigga, I listen. There is no way in every shape and form this could not have went better for me. This was my greatest victory to date.
Ooh, Anton talking spicy.
In every shape, in everything that you can think of.
Love it.
Visibility. Pulling up to your city.
Ooh,
monetization.
spicy.
Twitter.
Damn. Facts.
Every single metric I want.
All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and share Corey's response. Oh my gosh, this I did not anticipate this live to be this long, but I have to get into the Megan the Stallion response to Milagro. But let me share with you all what Corey had to say. Corey was bogus as hell. I that's all I have to say. Bogus as hell. I'm shocked, and like I said, I like both of them, but Corey was bogus as hell. Let me go ahead and share this. Here we go. Okay, y'all, this is Corey Holcomb responding to Anton Daniels. Corey went low. I get it. They say you don't supposed to you can't how the saying goes, you can't tell someone how to react. But in this instance, I think the how you call it, unspoken rule, or the how do you want to call it? I think in this instance, when it comes to family, when it comes to um not just family, when it comes to kids, it's off limits. Here we go. Anton responded to excuse me, not Anton. Corey responded to Anton. Here we go.
You brag on having no children out of wedlock. You got a picture of his daughter? I'm a dirtbag. You got a picture of his daughter? That nigga got a picture. This motherfucker brag on not having no children out of wedlock. What?
Mind you, Anton's daughter is under 18. Corey bogus as hell for this. Coward ass move, in my opinion. Here we go.
That's the broad. I can get the broad off. That's his daughter. This man said he ain't got no children out of wedlock. Nigga, that's cool. Daughter. That's who? Not cool mo D, cool mo daughter. That's the error up there, nigga. Look, nigga, let me tell you something. Don't make no more kids, nigga. That bitch gonna be buying pussy like you after a while. If you don't know, nigga, don't ever brag on no motherfucking what you ain't got. Don't nobody want no kids with you, nigga.
This was foul as hell. I don't care. We can respectfully agree to disagree. Foul as hell.
Nobody want no kids with you. Your prime years, you was a scammer, nigga. You was doing scams. Now that you older and found a way to manipulate, get dude off the screen.
Y'all should see this. Corey is actually showing Anton's daughter, allegedly. I'm trying to say, I think I've seen how Anton's daughter look, because she's came on camera on one of his videos. But yeah, this is bogus as hell. Corey is bogus. If it's not an AI, and if this is Anton's daughter, Corey is wrong as F for this. Why would you bring females in this? Underage young lady, young woman, not woman, but teenager. That's coward move. That is a coward move to me. But here we go. This is Corey responding to Anton, and Corey is bringing in Anton's family. Here we go.
Dude off the screen, man. That's who the fuck is that, nigga? This motherfucker cat. I'm the captain now. Look at that. Let me tell you something. Don't make no more daughters, dog.
Damn.
You gotta make it where your shit come out with a boy, so you can make excuses for him. But you ain't got no kids out of wedlock, cause ain't no bitches fucking with you. He was on the internet bragging, I always got a bad bitch with me. No, you pay a bitch to be sound like she wanted to sound. I got to town Tuesday. Did you get to town Tuesday? Or was you in Vegas with her? I don't know. Did you get to town Tuesday, really? So you let that man lie to you, bring you up here, talking about you on the show, and you ain't mad at that nigga?
Mind you, Anton has never brought up Corey's family, lady, kids, whatever, etc., etc. Nothing personal. It's mano a mano, man to man. And for Corey to do this, the ultimate, in my opinion, disrespect. But here we go.
I seen you on that show when he said something about
Now, Corey. Now, you know we rock with you, bro.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's that, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and share with you all what Anton had to say. Anton basically was saying that Corey snitched. Let me go ahead and get to that video. And basically, and I'm rocking with Anton on this topic, on this type of situation. And here we go.
Anybody that's friends with Corey, anybody that hang around him, hey man, don't do nothing, don't say nothing out of pocket. Is a snitch.
Period.
Is a hoe. He a hoe. He a snitch, and every facet of the word is a snitch. He a hoe, and then.
Let me pause it really quickly. Anton is referring to what Corey also said too about Anton. Corey actually insinuated, well, not insinuated, but I'm gonna say this much. Anton has, like, on some of his videos or content, he on his Kevin Samuels-ish, like, hey, a man with money, a man with wealth, they got options. Even though, to my understanding, Anton is legally married. If I'm wrong, correct me in the chat. And Anton, to me, in my opinion, insinuated on a few videos like, hey, I got options still, even though he's married. So maybe his wife, or they have a situation where it is what it is, or she know what time it is. But hey, Anton hasn't been secretive about his wealth or his status, or his financial situation, and basically feel like he has option. But let's finish hearing what Anton said. And Anton is right. Corey is a punk, a coward, a hoe, in my opinion. How you gonna sit up here and talk about a man's side chick? I can see if you and Anton was friends, but even in that sense, if y'all was friends and you telling the wife something, nigga, you a hoe. You that's like, come on now, you supposed to be a man. And mind you, you ain't even friends with Anton, and you still telling it? Man, you a hoe. Here we go. Here go Anton responding to Corey. That's a snitch.
Well, backdoor you. I've seen him do it. You don't mention what nobody else got going on with their family. Under no circumstances do you, if I beef with anybody, if I have a disagreement with somebody, I never, ever, under no circumstances, say some shit about that. I could see it with my own eyes, man. I don't know what the they got going on over there. That ain't my business. It ain't my business. I don't know nothing about what you got going on in your life. Hey, anybody that's friends with Corey, anybody that hang around that, hey man, don't do nothing, don't say nothing out of pocket. Is a snitch. Is a hoe. He a hoe, he a snitch, and every facet of the word is a snitch, he a hoe, and then will backdoor you. I've seen him do it. You don't mention what nobody else got going on with their family. Under no circumstances do you, if I beef with anybody, if I have a disagreement with somebody, I never, ever, under no circumstances, say some shit about that. I could see it with my own eyes, man. I don't know what the fuck got going on over there. That ain't my business. It ain't my business. I don't know nothing about what you got going on in your life. Hey, anybody that's friends with Corey, anybody that hang around that, hey man, don't do nothing, don't say nothing out of pocket. Is a snitch. Is a hoe. He a hoe, he a snitch, and every facet of the word is a snitch, he a hoe, and then will backdoor you. I've seen him do it. You don't mention what nobody else got going on with their family. Under no circumstances do you, if I beef with anybody, if I have a
Okay, y'all. So that's that with the Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb situation. And hey, there you have it. Let me go ahead and I have paperwork. Milagro Grams, actually Megan Pete's. Yes, that's Megan Thee Stallion's legal name. Megan Pete versus Milagro Grams. Excuse me, Milagro Cooper, aka Milagro Grams. Excuse me. Ooh. And Megan has since responded. It says here, and I got paperwork. Segue into another topic. Just to let you guys know, Anton Daniels has been rumored that he will be suing or supposed to be suing Corey Holcomb. We'll see how that plays out. No court documents have been filed. But okay, so right here we have Megan P. responds to Milagro Grams. Milagro Elizabeth Cooper. And here we go. It says, and this is a 10-page response via court document. It says plaintiffs reply in support of motion to reinstate jury verdict as to defamation claim and to amend final judgment or renewed motion for judgment as a matter of law and incorporated memorandum of law. Excuse me. Oh gosh. So it says here, basically in summary, and let me just issue a disclaimer. I am not an attorney. I do not practice law. I am reading court documents. You all can do the same on your own accord. And it's here public records all over the internet, or you can go to court documents. It's public information. This is my opinion based off of these court documents, paperwork, and opinions are not facts. So this is alleged allegations, alleged filings, alleged response, all of that, etc., etc. And yeah. So Megan responds to Milagro Grams, and if you guys did not know, Milagro liability, and she's a YouTuber, content creator, hashtag new media, and she actually prevailed in court over Megan Thee Stallion, aka BF Bigfoot, in Florida because Megan Thee Stallion filed a defamation lawsuit against Milagro, and basically, in summary, Milagro's team of attorneys, $1 million attorneys, $1 million Rock Nation attorneys, did not complete the service, did not complete their due diligence according to the court of law. So the defamation claims had to be tossed on a technicality. So Milagro Grams is new media based on this. And like I said, the defamation claims had to be tossed because Milagro's team of attorneys did not serve, excuse me, not Milagro, Megan's team of attorneys did not serve Milagro according to Florida's law. So it really was a technicality, although the jury decided that Milagro did what you call that, not complete, but did defame, I guess, according to the jury, Megan Thee Stallion, but it had to be thrown out and dismissed because Milagro's team of attorneys did not do their due diligence. $1 million attorneys. And like I said before in my last video, Milagro, Megan's team of attorneys, and Megan has an issue with her attorneys. This is not Milagro's problem. This is Megan's problem, in my opinion. And she needs to take this up with her attorneys. If I was her, I wouldn't pay them and I will report them to the bar because it was ineffective counsel. They didn't conduct their due diligence. They should have known. You got $1 million attorneys and they don't know the laws from state to state. Ah. But okay, and let me go over some paperwork. This is a 10-page document. I'm not going over all of this because it's a lot of legalese. And then Megan done hired Trump's attorneys. Yes, she hired Trump's attorneys. So I don't know what they can do, how they can undo this, the errors that her previous attorneys made. But it says here, plaintiff reply in support of motion to reinstate jury verdict as to defamation claim and to amend final judgment or renewed motion for judgment as matter of law and incorporated memorandum of law. So basically, Megan Pete, who is the plaintiff, and Milagro Cooper, who is the defendant. So Megan, basically, according to this, and this is in summary, I am not an attorney. I do not this law. And this is by me reading the documents. And here we go. So basically, Megan wants to overturn the verdict because the judge had to dismiss the defamation claims because Milagros, Megan's team, Megan's team of attorneys did not follow the rules of the law. Although Milagros, although the jury did find Milagro guilty and liable of defamation, it had to be thrown out by the Florida judge because Megan's attorneys did not do their due diligence. So it says here, Megan Pete, plaintiff, by and through her undersigned counsel and pursuant to federal rules, and this is a federal case, you guys, of civil procedures, and hereby submits this reply in support of motion to reinstate jury verdict as to defamation claim and to amend final judgment, renewed motion for judgment as a matter of law. And they cite case law for the reasons set forth as motion and as set forth herein. Plaintiff motion should be granted, meaning that Megan's motion should be granted. And it says here, introduction. Defendant's opposition to plaintiff's motion rests on 3 incorrect premises. And again, I am not an attorney. I do not practice law. And basically, in my opinion, and you could fact check and do this for yourself, it basically is saying in summary that Milagro, who is opposition, Milagro Cooper, they basically saying, in my opinion, that she was incorrect in her filing. So this is Megan's response. So it says, number one, the jury, so they're saying Milagro was incorrect in saying, number one, the jury was properly authorized to decide defendant's ultimate legal status as a media defendant. So they're saying Milagro, in my opinion, is wrong in her last filings. Check out that video. I'll drop the clip in the description section. So it says, number two, Milagro is also wrong saying plaintiff agreed to submit that issue to the jury and thereby invited the legal error or otherwise waived the issue. And number three, plaintiff requested relief is a mere post-verdict attempt to overturn an adverse factual finding. And Megan's attorney is saying none of this is correct. Boom. Okay. Next page, and again, this is a 10-page document. I'm not going over all of this, but it says, what happened here is straightforward, and this is again is Megan Pete's response, her attorneys. What happened here is straightforward and unusual. The court decided the dispositive, and they cite the Florida statute issued at the pleading stage and again on the first day of trial on a full evidentiary record. Yes, the final judgment ultimately nullified the jury's merit verdict on defamation based on a late injected ultimate statutory integrity. You know what? This is some bullshit. Let me say this. This particular, I've read plenty of case responses, interrogatories, complaints, all of that. And all of this legalese is just trying to confuse the motherfucker. It is. It is. And they're using just extensive stuff, trying to confuse probably the judge, the courts. Hopefully the judge does not rule in their favor, prayerfully. But let me go to what page? Again, this is a 10-page document. This is some bull. And mind you, Megan Thee Stallion fired her last, to my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, her last legal team who handled her trial against Milagro in Florida, the defamation case and the P case video case, and all of it was about 3 or 4 claims to my understanding. Basically, she basically fired them and hired Trump's attorneys. So that's who's working on this case. And I'm reading this and I'm like, y'all full of shit. Media defendant is a legal classification. They're using a lot of big terms. Let me go to the last page. So basically, I don't get there. I said big terms. Let me go to the last page. Okay. Conclusion. Wherefore, plaintiff, meaning Megan Pete, respectfully request that the court disregard or strike the media defendant interrogatory answers as immaterial enter final judgment in plaintiff's favor or court defamation per se, consistent with the jury's verdict, finding defendant liable, and enter such or other relief the court deems just and proper. Okay, that's the last page. I disagree. Respectfully, opinions are not facts. And that's what Megan is saying. Like I said, her new team of attorneys trying to use all these big words, these legalese, and I'm not here for it. And they are, in my opinion, just trying to deflect and all of that. So basically, Megan wants the defamation case to be reinstated in her favor, and I'm not understanding how that will work. So I mean, hey, I'm not an attorney. I don't practice law. So correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. But I don't understand how this is going to work because the jury did say, okay, Milagro was liable, but Megan's team of attorneys, her last team of attorneys, did not follow the rules. Rules is rules. Mama, your issue is with who? Your issue is with your previous legal counsel. You may need to file some type of action with the Bar Association or the Attorney Registration Disciplinary Committee for ineffective counsel. I don't think your issue is with Milagro, meaning Milagro Cooper, Milagro Graham, aka Milagro Graham. Your issue is with your previous attorney. They dropped the ball. It's a technical error. Yes, we can just say, okay, we can say that. It's a technical error. Fact that is a technical error. But it's not, you paying how many attorneys? Millions of dollars? Girl, take that up with them. Hold them accountable. I wouldn't even pay them. They dropped the ball. They did not serve Milagro properly according to the law. So that's that. It's a 10-page response. I'm not reading all that. Like I said, her attorney's trying to use all that big language and big words. And I'm not here for it. I'm like, y'all, stop playing. I've read plenty of different, even in paralegal class, constitutional law, criminal law, all of that. It don't take an attorney to write all. No. Even what intellectual property law, civil litigation. I've taken those classes. No, they know how to write plain English using some legal stuff here and there, jargon here and there. Man, please. Her attorney's just trying to confuse somebody, and she hired Trump attorneys for the appeal. These are post conviction because Milagro was found not liable because Megan's team of attorneys, the previous team, did not conduct their due diligence. Oh well. Oh, sorry. Not sorry. But yeah, so that's all I have for you guys. I thank you all for tuning in to the mix. Like I said, Megan has an issue, in my opinion. BF, Megan Bigfoot, in my Nicki Minaj voice, has an issue, in my opinion, with her previous legal counsel. If I was her, I would not pay them, and I would file a complaint. File a complaint, girl. File a complaint for ineffective counsel, girl. And don't pay them people. You got multi-million-dollar attorneys who did not follow the rules and did not conduct their due diligence. They dropped the ball. So Milagro won. W. Milagro, aka Milagro Graham, government name Milagro Cooper. So yeah. So we shall see how this all plays out. But Megan has since responded, and yeah, there you have it. But let me know your thoughts, you guys, down in the chat. Like this video, share this video. I thank you guys for tuning in to the mix. Yes. Don't forget, I might do a random giveaway tomorrow. So hop on that live, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. You just never know. So like, share. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. Peace. Deuces.